familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I have a very exciting video for you guys. I am collaborating with the beautiful Paula here on YouTube. She is a fellow project panner. Her channel name is perfect for this video. She had reached out to me a while back and asked me if I wanted to collab with her and do a blank beauty YouTuber made me buy it. And after much consideration, we decided to do it on a Miss EmilyNoel. I have been subscribed to Emily for a very long time. She was the second channel that I ever subscribed to, and I still subscribe to her. I watch about 98% of all of her videos, whether they are for me, if I'm her intended target audience or not. I just enjoy her personality. So Miss Paula, I adore Miss Paula. She is the sweetest, kindest person you will ever meet. Like, I mean, super, super kind. She is so soft-spoken, and I love her authenticity when it comes to project pan. She will share with you guys exactly how she uses products, and if she has no progress on it, she has no apologies for it, and I love that about her because a lot of us here want to show you guys progress, and she's just like, look, I'm a slow panner and I'm okay with it. And I love that about her. I love her personality. I love that she's always involved in many different project pans to support her fellow project panners. She's a wonderful person to this community. I really have enjoyed her for a long, long time. I have been enjoying her, and I just look forward to her updates all the time. She relaxes me. Her voice relaxes me, and she has this humor about her. She doesn't come out like how I am, like all bubbly and like all up in your face. She's not like that, but she still makes me laugh. She still always puts a smile on my face, and her kids are adorable, including her dog Kitty, which is adorable. I love the name of her dog. So if you guys have not checked her out, I would highly recommend. Her Instagram is awesome. She's actually the person that got me to say, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna put up my inventory. And seeing her makeup inventory just gave me courage to do mine, and that's why now I share my numbers with you guys, at least most of my numbers with you guys. But it was because of her, so I want to thank her for that because she gave me the courage to do that. So again, if you haven't checked her out, I'll leave all of her information down in the description box. If you're coming from Miss Paula's channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash project pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now, without further ado, let's get on with this video. So like I kind of touched base in the intro, we are doing blank YouTuber made me do it. So we decided to do it on Miss EmilyNoel. Again, I have quite a bit of purchases from her for so many years. A lot I've grown out of, or I've tried better things. A lot I've used up and I have yet to repurchase because I have other things that I want to use up. But I was able to pick up 10 items. We're pulling out 10 items that EmilyNoel made us buy, and I don't regret not one of these, you guys, not one of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. First one is an actual tool. When I first started, I had no idea what brushes were great, and she had recommended Equal Tools. So this is just one of many sets that I have of Equal Tools. She's the one that got me into them. I still have them. Like this brush right here, I could tell you is a good 6 to 7 years old, and I still use it. I have one currently in my rotation that I'm using so I'm always using Equal Tools, and I will say that it is because of EmilyNoel. She's the one. I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg yet on brushes because I didn't know yet what I wanted, what brushes I needed for my eye type, and I went to Equal Tools and I bought a bunch of different sets, and I love them, and I still love them. They're really good, inexpensive makeup brush line. So this is the first thing she made me buy. Next up is a blush. This line she made me buy. This is the Balm In Stain long wearing blushes. So this is what they look like. I ended up at one point having all of them. Since then I have gifted some away, and I only am down to 3 colors. This is one of my favorite colors. This is called Houndstooth. But she's the one that made me buy these. Because I have very oily skin, blush is the very first thing that goes off my face, and I need something that's gonna last, and these are really, really good formula. They are a great color where you don't pack them too much where you're looking like a clown. You can blend it out and it looks really good. I love this formula a ton. So this is a line. A lot of the Balm stuff is something that she made me buy. So I was introduced by the Balm because of her. And this blush just reminds me of her with the other 3 because I know that she's the one that got me into these and I love them. So let's move on now to lip products. The first thing is Maybelline lipsticks. She's the one that got me into a lot of drugstore things. When I first started my channel, I was doing a lot of drugstore things just to get my foot in the door, to try different things before I purchased and spent the money on higher end products. And Maybelline is one of those lip product lines that she got me into, and till this day it is by far my favorite lipstick line. This is just one of the many, but I mean, I have a ton. If you see my shop, my stash, you see that Maybelline is one of those drugstore lines that I will always have in my collection. If all of my lip products went bad, the first line I would purchase is Maybelline, just because they're $5 and you're getting great quality. So Maybelline lipsticks, I thank her for introducing me to them. Another line that she introduced me was the Neutrogena Moisture 6. This is by far one of my favorite nudes, and I am not a nude girl, and if a lot of you guys follow me, you know I am not a nude lip girl, but this is one of my favorite nudes in the fall, winter time, when I'm in my normal color. Like right now, I have a major tan. This is not my normal color. I wish, but it's not. So this one is called Nude Almond, and you can clearly see I have used quite a bit of this one. So this is definitely one of my favorites. I love this line. It's a great color. It's a easy going, especially that I have small kids. It's just so easy to just throw on, throw in my purse, don't have to worry about it, don't need a lip liner, don't need a mirror to wear this. It's just a beautiful shade on me. So this line is because of her, the Neutrogena Moisture Sticks. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree with me because she raved about those. Another line that's very similar is the Revlon HD color ones. This is called Desert. This is another one where you can clearly see how much I've used of this one. I've used quite a bit. I don't have much left of this one, and that is because of her. This one is another one that I actually like in the summer. So the Neutrogena one's my winter. This one's my summer one that I just throw in my bag and I just put it on, and it looks so nice with a tan. So comfortable again. It doesn't last a long time, but it's something so easy and so like, I don't need a lip liner. I don't need a mirror. I use it as a chapstick when I'm on the go, and it's really good. Now lately I haven't been using it because of the whole mask thing. These two formulas I've been holding off on because of the mask thing, and I need something that's more like a liquid lip at this point. But I really like this one. You guys can clearly see I've used quite a bit of it. So this line is because of her as well. Now let's move on to the eye products, shall we? Because I have quite a few eye products that she has recommended and I've purchased because I can't help myself. First one is the Mallee shadow sticks. I love these because of her. I didn't know these existed and I love them. This one's called Topaz. One of my favorite summer shades. You can clearly see how beat up this one is. I've used this a ton. I love this color. The formula of these are so good. You can get these in a pack. They sell them at Ulta, they sell them on QVC, HSN, I don't know which one it is, but they sell them in packs, like sets, so you can get a nice set, and that's how I've been able to get mine, is just in set. Love the shade. It's very creamy. You can blend them out and they stay put. If you have oily skin, if you live in a very humid climate, these will be your best friend because it's a one shadow trick on the crease and the lid. You're good to go. You can build it up to kind of have a contrast or lighten it up and just do a nice wash or waterline. Love these. I'm tempted to pan this one next because I just love it that much. This one I just pulled out of Wednesday's video if you saw my pan those eyeshadows, but she's the one that got me into this. Quick story. These are the L'Oreal Color Rouge eyeshadows. I originally bought the first set. Like they came out with like the whole range. The purple, the green, the blue, the cream shades. I bought them and I thought they were terrible. I did not like them. They were on a recommendation of another YouTuber that I no longer watch, and I mean this is a long time ago, and they were horrible. And then here comes EmilyNoel raving about the new ones that they had come out with, which was like this shade. It was like a reddish brown, a deeper brown, a chocolate brown, and I was like, I don't know. So I went out and bought them. Like I bought 4 of them. This one's one of the 4 ones and I love it. This one is definitely one of my favorite shades. You can clearly see that this has been loved, used and abused. Even the back is like all beat up and stuff. This one's matted up. It's just a perfect transition shade for me all year round. This is a cream to powder formula. So it's not your typical shadow formula, but it just looks so nice and it dries and sets, so it doesn't make my eye crease even though I have super oily lids. You can see that right there. It's just perfect. I love this color. I love the shade. I love these in general. The 4 that I own because of Emily are the 4 that I still have to this day, and I don't plan on buying the other ones. Unless she says that they're good, I'm not doing it because I already got burned before. I'm not getting burned again with these because L'Oreal's not a cheap brand at the drugstore. So this one, these 4 that she got me into, I love. Here's another one. This whole line again by L'Oreal. The Infallibles was all because of Miss EmilyNoel. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can say that as well. This one is Amber Rush, as you guys know. This is like a cult favorite. I have had this for as long as I can remember, and look how nice it still works. You guys, pigments and pressed pigments last a very, very long time. The saturation is still there. I just love this shade. The shade is beautiful for the summertime and even the wintertime. I love it. You pair it with different colors like pinks and things, you can really change up the look of it instead of it being more of a neutral shade. It's gorgeous. All of my L'Oreal Infallibles are because of Miss Emily. I love them. I love every single one of them. I've collected them all. I still own them all because I love them. I love this formula. I've always been a pigment girl. First thing I ever bought was loose pigments ever. If I ever invested in something, it was a loose pigment, and these are just right up my alley. The last two items are eyeshadow palettes that Miss Emily got me to buy. Obviously, I couldn't do this video without showcasing her palette. I ended up buying both this one and the Needs one. This is the ones. I did declutter the Needs because I found it to be unnecessary. I like the shadows in it, but the face stuff just really didn't work well for me, so I just figured let me just get rid of it and have somebody else enjoy it. But this one I did keep. The quality of Makeup Revolution itself is not my favorite. This is the only Makeup Revolution palette that I do have in my collection at this point, and the only one I plan on having unless something extravagant comes out. But I love the color story of this. Some of these shadows I really got to work harder on, but I can make it work with a cream shadow base. I can make it work with different colors, different palettes. So I still like this one. I still use it, and I really enjoy it. She did a good job in the color story and picking them, and it's reminds me of her, and I love the mirror. This mirror is amazing, so I'm not gonna complain too much. It's not my favorite, but I still keep it around because I do love the color story and I can still get use out of it. Last but not least is this palette, and I've been watching Emily for so long that at this point I already know what I personally like in eyeshadows. I already know what I personally want to try in eyeshadows, that I really don't get influenced too much when it comes to eyeshadows. I just do me and let you guys know about it. But I'm not so dependent on others on anywhere when it comes to eyeshadows. It's very, unless somebody reaches out to me and tells me, Alex, you have to try this because you've never tried it. I'm not one to go and search for reviews or wait for other people to do it when it comes to eyeshadows because I already know. I've tried so many things. So this shocked me when I saw her recommend this palette, and I already had said, nope, I'm not gonna get it. I don't need it. It's not something that I'm gonna reach for often. And then I saw a video of her reviewing it and using it, and I'm like, crap. Oh, I'm gonna have to get this one because I love it. And sure enough, I really do enjoy it. And this is one of the last palettes I can say that anyone has influenced me to buy as far as a big YouTuber goes. That's the Sultry palette, you guys. The Sultry palette was purchased because of EmilyNoel. She was the one that did it. Drea, my very, very good friend here on YouTube, one of my best friends here on YouTube, she messaged me and said, did you see Emily use it? I need to have it. I'm like, oh, why? And when she tells me she wants something, I'm like, crap. If she wants it, you know I'm gonna love it. And here we are, you guys. I genuinely like this palette. I actually have shown this palette in multiple videos as far as if all my palettes were gone, what's the top 10 that I would purchase, so on and so forth. And this has made the cut. I am not into cool tones often. I love cool tones more in when the winter and the fall comes. And these colors are just vibrant and beautiful. Holy cow. I love it. I know it's no longer available, and I hate that they do stuff like that, but this is a beautiful palette. There is an Alter Ego dupe, I believe. I've never tried Alter Ego, which I do want to try. And Urban Decay Reloaded is very similar in tones if you're looking for something similar to this. So there you guys have it. Those are the 10 products that EmilyNoel got me to buy. I don't regret one of these products. I still use these, and you guys can clearly see some of these products are very old, and I don't care. I sanitize them, I wash them, I use them. I love them. I can genuinely say that these are something that's going to stay in here for a while until they die or until I'm no longer able to use them. I've never done a video like this where a YouTuber made me buy videos, so this is very exciting for me to do. I appreciate Paula. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and asking me to do this with you. I love watching you. You are an amazing person. If you have not checked out Paula, please do yourselves a favor. take some time and go check her out. Show the love. Subscribe to her channel. You're going to enjoy her. You're gonna love her Instagram page. She has over 10,000 followers, which is amazing. She really makes you want to pan and use your makeup and motivate you. And she just recently did something so amazing. She actually donated, I think, 12,000 Ulta points to a local shelter in her area. She went and used that money and bought things for people in need instead of buying things for herself. That is so selfless of her to do. That is amazing, amazing. 12,000 points, you guys. That's close to like $800 that you could just buy whatever you want. And here she did, and she donated it all to a shelter. So check her channel out. Thank you again so much for watching. I will put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.